The book of Proverbs, chapter 22, and verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil, and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 39, and 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. He will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be the also. He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences, and be conversant in dark parables. The book of Matthew, chapter 13, and verse 16. Yahweh shall speaking, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Hawashah, Wahara Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect that seeketh to be the elect of the nation of Israel, that scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some look like the heathen. Beginning with the 144,000 preachers, teachers, and prophets. Shalom. As you see, it's a blessing to be in His truth and know and understand what lies ahead. See, when you got the Holy Spirit, you're able to see what's coming. All right? You're able to see what's coming, what the plan is, and that's the importance of knowing and understanding prophecy. Okay? As you see right here, last hour, Trump to send 500 more National Guard troops to D.C. after shooting USA Today. Now, you know the 2 National Guardsmen were shot down and killed, well, murdered, according to them, earlier today. And as we told you about what the Holy Spirit, because this is the time that we're in, that these things are being done so they can implement more laws, more rules, more security. Hey, it's for your safety, remember? See, the things that they're doing, they're justified in doing it. Hey, because of crime rate, because of violence, and they want safety. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. I don't care who it is. I believe they was talking about removing the National Guard out of D.C. at one point. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't care who it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, but you can look it up for yourself.
Cozy up to the goodness of the new grilled cheese bacon burger. Angus beef, bacon, and Swiss and American cherry.
So you see, we're not in the time of them pulling back these troops, man. Okay, we're in the time of them deploying more troops and sending more troops. Hey, going into what they're doing is besieging these cities, man. They're setting a siege, and they're going to besiege these cities. Remember, the crime rate will be so high, it's going to be so bad that they're going to be justified in kicking down doors. And don't forget, we reported earlier today by what the Holy Spirit, I forget the cool name, but he was like, he's the head over HUD housing. I forget his name. But he said, hey, anybody, he gave out the phone number. He said anybody could call the phone number and they could report illegal immigrants or criminals or gang members or anything of that nature to that number, to that hotline, and they're coming to get them. You see why these troops are being deployed? It wasn't just in Memphis where that guy said that, and he told you at the end of the video it's nationwide. Now you see these things going on, they're deploying more troops, 500 more troops to D.C. And don't forget, January of 2026, they're planning on sending 23,500 quick force reaction troops to all 50 states, which that's 23,500 divided by 50. All right, to these major cities of these 50 states. So you already know they're justifying and sending these troops. All right. Hey, some people crying out for help. A lot of people saying, no, don't send them. We don't need them. No, send them. Something Yahweh Shema Shah gonna put the spirit on Trump to send them. Why? Because it's prophecy. Hey, real quick, this is the time we in. Alright? So sometimes you might hear them talking about pulling back. Hey, forget all that. We know what time we are in prophecy. They're gonna make something happen and they're gonna be justified in sending them, man. Y'all keep on thinking this Constitution is gonna save you, man. No, they're gonna X that joint out soon. Alright, we already told you how they're gonna do it by way of the Holy Spirit. Alright? And they're gonna be justified in doing it. Proverbs 21:1, the king's heart, his mind is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Right? Because Yahweh Shema Shai is going to keep his word. Prophecy is going to be fulfilled. Hey, real quick. Isaiah, is it 43? That's the dew from heaven. Let me see. So shall my word be. It might be 42. I got this in a minute. I'm overlooking it. As a dew from heaven, so shall my word be. Returneth not thither. It's in Isaiah. It's in Isaiah, right? Let me see. Nah. Let me see. Return not thither. I'm overlooking. It's in Isaiah. That's I'm spelling something wrong. Yeah, Isaiah 55. My fault. The Wadi Yahweh Shema Shai. It says Isaiah 55:8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, because it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. You see? So, hey, these prophecies are going to play out. All right? The pagan day season is here. Crime is increasing. Hey, most definitely, something big going to happen before the year is out. And most definitely 2026, it's going to carry over. In 2026, eventually crime going to be so rampant, the troops going to be out. All right? So let's just play this video. National Guard troops shot, head self responds, orders 500 more troops to D.C. All right, so.
Very productive meetings, but I want to start by saying after those meetings, myself and my team were notified that 2 National Guardsmen have been shot in Washington, D.C., critically wounded. The shooter shot in a cowardly, dastardly act targeting the best of America. Heroes willing to serve in Washington, D.C., serve for people they don't know and they've never met because they love their country and their capital and their community. They were willing to do dangerous things others were not because they love their fellow Americans. Someone decided to turn that into targeting National Guardsmen. That will only stiffen our resolve. We will never back down. We will secure our capital. We will secure our cities. In fact, this happened just steps away from the White House. It will not stand. And that's why President Trump has asked me, and I will ask the Secretary of the Army to the National Guard, to add 500 additional troops, National Guardsmen, to Washington, D.C. This will only stiffen our resolve to ensure that we make Washington, D.C. safe and beautiful. The drop in crime has been historic. The increase in safety and security has been historic. But if criminals want to conduct things like this, violence against America's best, we will never back down. President Trump will never back down. That's why the American people elected him. America and our warriors, our National Guardsmen, are strong. And so we're following this very closely. We're getting information rapidly. And I mentioned the faith of this country, the Christian faith, the prayers. I would ask for prayers for our National Guardsmen.
Excuse me, Mr.
Appeals to heaven for our National Guardsmen, for their families, on bended knee as a War Department, as a nation.
Excuse me,
We will never back down.
excuse
Think
me.
about them right now.
Venezuela. Venezuela.
We had a couple of great, productive meetings with the President and the Minister of Defense here, where we are dedicated to the counter-cartel effort here. And criminality knows no boundaries, whether it's the United States of America and Washington, D.C., or it's the Caribbean and our Western Hemisphere. We are going to go after narco-terrorists. It will not stand. Our borders will be secure, whether it's the Dominican Republic or the United States of America, and we look forward to working with our partners to make it happen. You know, President Trump believes in a clear principle: peace through strength. You get peace by being strong. And if you're a narco-terrorist who wants to bring drugs to the United States of America, we will find you, we will fix you, and we will finish you. Because we have all the rights in the world. We've got lots of attorneys and lots of intel analysts. We know exactly who we're targeting and why. If you're involved in that conduct, we will kill you. It's that deadly serious because of the poison that has made its way into the American public for far too long. President Trump is serious about it. We're serious about it. And we're proud to be working with the Dominican Republic, another country very serious about ensuring that cartels don't set the agenda. We do. Thank you very much. It's been a great series of meetings. Thank you very much.
There you have it. So, hey, again, expect more of this and more executive orders and laws and things of that nature to be put in place. It's ramping up. Shalom.